Now let's take a look at graphing some polynomial functions. So to graph a polynomial function, we're going to first plot points to determine the shape of the graph's middle portion. Then connect the points with a smooth, continuous curve, and then use what you know about end behavior, what we just learned previously, to sketch the graph. So we're going to graph f of x equals negative x cubed plus x squared plus 3x minus 3. So we're going to plug in some numbers to find the middle portion of our graph, and so I already gave some numbers here. So let's start with that, plugging it in. Negative 2 cubed plus negative 2 squared plus 3 times negative 2 minus 3. So remember, you do the exponent first, so this is a negative 8, and the negative 2 squared is a positive 4. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, and then minus 3. So negative 8, that will become a positive 8. So be careful with your order of operations. So 8 plus 4, and then negative 6 minus 3 is negative 9. So that's 12 minus 9, which is 3. So at negative 2, we're at positive 3. Then we continue to plug in numbers. So this becomes a negative 1 plus 1 minus 3 minus 3, or a positive 1 plus 1, that's 2 minus 6, which is negative 4. If we plug in 0, plugging in 0 will get us a negative 3. So there's our y-intercept. So always remember, y-intercept is the constant at the end. So now let's plug in 1. So negative 1 cubed plus 1 squared plus 3 times 1 minus 3. So this is negative 1 plus 1 plus 3 minus 3. So that is 0. So at 1, we're at 0. Then let's plug in 2. So negative 8 plus 4 plus 6 minus 3, or negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. So 2, negative 1. Okay, so we have some points for the middle section of our graph. So we're going to tell whether or not the degree is even or odd, leading coefficient positive or negative. We're looking at the end behavior. So degree, let's look at the top at our function here. So the degree is odd. The leading coefficient, the number in front, that is negative. It's a negative 1. So remembering our end behavior, odd, they're going to go in opposite directions. Negative means that it's going to have this negative slope. So that means on the left, it's going to go up, and on the right, it's going to go down. So then you just sketch your graph, knowing where the end behavior is going. So it should go up on the left and down the right, and make sure not miss anything. It shouldn't zigzag across. And so here is an approximation of the graph. Now, we don't really know where our turning points are. That's something for a later topic. But just getting this general sketch is good. So try out this example here, x to the 4th minus x cubed minus 4x squared plus 4, and try it out. All right, so if you tried this out, if you plugged in negative 2, you'd have gotten a positive 12. Plug in negative 1, you would get 2. At 0, you get 4, which is our y-intercept. At 1, you get 0. And 2, you get negative 4. The degree is even, and the leading coefficient is positive. It's a positive 1. So I know that my ends go up and up. And then, so then I draw a smooth curve, plot my points, and there is my graph.